A new concern arose for advertisers. They wanted to know if they could still reach the right audience for a branding campaign without using third-party cookies.
Since audience targeting is currently brokered or available through multiple data sources, it is not only complex, it lacks transparency. As a result, users concerned about their privacy are asking probing questions of the big tech companies they use. They want to know what causes an ad to appear, who is responsible for an ad, who is collecting what data about them, and how is it being used.
When Google announced it would no longer accept third-party cookies, it provided their users with a positive step forward towards preserving privacy and more transparent advertising. However, a new concern arose for advertisers. They wanted to know if they could still reach the right audience for a branding campaign without using third-party cookies. The answer, it turns out, is yes, by using multiple data sources that are more transparent yet more complex than what we use today.
For example, let's say you sell organic ketchup. Your target audience is composed of young buyers who would be willing to try your ketchup. To reach them in a cookieless world, you can use a number of approaches.
You can use first-party advertiser data from your landing page and from your CRM to retarget your audience. As such, you would need to understand where in the marketing funnel your audience is.
You can use behavioral data derived from the browser's cohort data, the groups that your potential buyers belong to. These groups might be composed of content sources that your potential buyers visit frequently, such as foodie chats or sites that feature recipes.
In addition, you can use second-party data from key local publishers based on your contextual analysis or audience behaviors.
Another option is to use proprietary contextual analysis data, which is based on natural language processing and website content analysis. This contextual analysis will be helpful for positive and/or negative targeting to preserve your brand safety.
In short, there are multiple avenues advertisers can use to target potential buyers in the cookieless world, which only leaves one last question. Are all these new data points equal?
No, they're not, and they're tricky to navigate. Advertisers will need experienced developers to build sophisticated algorithms, machine learning processes, and above all, deep learning to make sense of the mounds of shifting data to come. Reaching the right audience at scale in the open internet will be available only by using a combination of available post-cookie data.
An advertiser's chosen vendor will need to be fluent in both cohort technologies as well as subsidiary technologies to third-party cookies. Results will differ significantly between vendors depending on the efficacy of their technology and the interoperability support between individual and group-based targeting. Also, the methodologies they use for analyzing first and second-party data will be equally important.
So can you reach the right audience for your branding campaign without third-party cookies? Yes, as long as you partner with a vendor who knows how to use the advanced and disruptive technology that will be needed in a cookieless world. Learn more about reaching the right audience in a cookieless world at blog.rtbhouse.com. Thanks for watching.